Hey, what's up, fantasy footballers? I hope your week's going better than mine. Anyway, week 2 standings. Let's jump right into it. Let's rip the band aid off, go right into it. Greb's auto draft team 117 to the Golden Goats 103. Greb, you have like fantasy schizophrenia. All right, you score 44 in week 1 and then have the greatest fantasy football week of your life in week 2 against me. Come on. I guess I'd rather be lucky than good, right? So Greb had Williams with 25, Higgins with 24, get out of here, and Joe Burrow with a humbling 15. And I had my leading scorer be my defense, Pittsburgh with 23 points. Not a good sign if that's the case. Herbert with 22 and Justin Jefferson with 19. That's even a bad performance, and I was robbed of a touchdown at the goal line, mind you. Don't know if I would have won, but it would have made it a lot closer. And let's just talk about that right now. There was no competition this week. Every game this week was just a spanking, downright, no way to sugarcoat it. So moving on, the current champ, CMC3PO, 94 points to the clever names, 76. Sean Johnson with Smith with 21, Christian McCaffrey with 21, and Moore with 13. And then clever names, with Jordan Love with 20, Wilson with 15, and Tyreek Hill a much lower performance versus last week. His week 1 performance was just one of the best of wide receivers in fantasy, period, with 12.5. Miles Long Chubb 134, a killer return game, 134 points against Trenton Trout, who had a quite a step down from his performance last week. So Miles with Robinson, Bijan Robinson. Who is this guy? Can we say Rookie of the Year? That's frightening. As a Saints fan, that is frightening. 27.9 points. Josh Allen, 23 points. Would have had more points, but he had some turnovers, I believe. He lost some points there. Tyler Lockett with 21. Killer week for Miles. Easily team of the week. No questions asked. Trenton Trout, Hurts with 25, Montgomery with 11, and Chris Olave with 11 as well. Green Bay Pupperses. Wow, what a start to the fantasy season. 129 to the Sticky Dildo, falling 0-2 on the year. Rough start for Jonathan Peele with 109. Not a bad score, but just not enough when your opponent scores 129 on you. Hawkinson, 22 points, killer tight end play. CeeDee Lamb, 19 points, and Devontae Adams with 17 points. Those skilled positions. Wow, what a week for the Pupperses. Mike Evans for Jonathan Peele, 26 points, strong game. People said his game was going down, like it was going to be a down year. Baker Mayfield throwing to him. No, it looks like he is going strong and a force to be reckoned with. So we have Robinson with 19 points and Walker with 17 points. Let the Wookiee win. The person who actually bought me this New Orleans Saints hat, Los Angeles New Orleans Saints hat, 93 points with the win over Christopher Riccio and the Corellia Falcons. 93-81. Kashyyyk with Dak Prescott, 19 points. Deebo Samuel, 19 points. And Derrick Henry with 17 points. If we see that kind of consistency going forward, let the Wookiee win may be a force to be reckoned with. A nice little sleeper. Maybe this year's dark horse. Sorry, Shaw. He may be taking that from you. Chris Riccio with Lamar Jackson with 22 points. McLaurin with 13. And Mike Williams with 12 points. And then the final game of week 2, the replacements 123 to Team Shaw 98. Let's see, we got Allen for the replacements with 27 points, Cook with 17, and James Conner still relevant in fantasy every year. There's something about that guy with 16 points. And then Shaw also falling 0-2 with Saquon Barkley with 24 points. Looked like he's going to be out short term. Patrick Mahomes with 21, and we got Davis with 18. And that was your week 2 recap. Going into the standings here in the Sony division, CMC 3PO 2-0. Looking for that repeat season. Let's do what we can to not make that happen, boys. Golden Goats at 1-1 in Greb's auto draft team 1-1. Microsoft Division, Miles Long Chubb 1-1, Trenton Trout 1-1, Clever Names, you guessed it, 1-1. Already looking like there could be some tight competition in that division. Nintendo Green Bay Puppers is 2-0, standing tall over Kashyyyk. Let the Wookiee win at 1-1, and Sticky Dildo at 0-2, looking for that early season surge. PC Master Race rounding it out. Replacements 2-0. Corellia Falcons 0-2, and Shaw at 0-2. A commanding lead in the PC division. Can't ask for a better start than that, Dave. Let's see, top teams of the season so far through week 2. The replacements with 246 points, the Puppers is with 222 points, and Miles Long Chubb with 217. Look at those goats sneaking in there. Actually, yeah, that's right. So look at those goats, man. I'm sniffing you. We're going to be scoring some points this week. I feel good about this week. And talking about this week, starting tonight with Thursday Night Football. Let's go. Golden Goats 1-1 versus Trenton Trout 1-1. Goats are projected at 113, and the Trout are looking at 77 points projected. Maybe that's not all your correct players in the lineup. I'm not sure, but hey, if that's a projection, I'm all down for that projection. Let's do it. Greb's auto draft team projected 112 against CMC 3PO, projecting 104. Greb looking like he's gonna have a strong advantage. Miles Long Chubb 109 projecting against Clever Names 102. Could be a good game there. Green Bay Puppers 2-0. Kashyyyk let the Wookiee win 1-1. This is a tight division game. Green Bay 114. Kashyyyk 108. Battle for the 0-2s rounding out here. Not rounding out. We have 2 more games here. Sticky Dildo 107 to Team Shaw 85. What is Shaw gonna do in his running back situation? We will see. He needs a strong game, a strong game from his other skill positions there. The replacements 2-0 versus Corellia Falcons 0-2. Could we have an upset here, folks? Replacements projecting 115 and Corellia projecting 105. We'll see how those matchups line up. Game of the week, I'm actually gonna go Puppers is. Kashyyyk let the Wookiee win. I love a good division matchup, and we will see how this one turns out. But let's see if the Dark Horse let the Wookiee win can pull this one out and kind of tie up that division. Let's see how it goes. But that is the general outlook of this season. It's still early. Even if you're 0-2, there's so much more that you can do this season. Get that early season push, make a run, and we'll see what we can do. And hopefully my my opponent this week doesn't have a career game. It looks like the luck may be teetering that way. I don't know. But worst of luck to every single one of you. You guys take care, and long live the Golden Goats.